Hi, I'm Carole Young. Welcome to Community Chest. Community Chest is a program that spotlights nonprofit organizations in the Kingman area. If you're a nonprofit organization and you would like to appear on one of our shows, contact us at 718-3600. That's 718-3600. Now today's show is going to focus on the Kingman Boomers, and we're going to have two separate segments, 4 people, and the first segment will have Linda Bihuniak and Patty Nee. And then the second segment, we will have Councilwoman Janet Watson and Marvin Robertson. So please stay tuned, don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Community Chest. Our show today is on Kingman Boomers, and I have with me right now Linda and Patty. I want to welcome you to my show. I'm really excited about the Kingman Boomers and what you're going to be doing for our community. But before we get into the show itself, I'd like for each of you to tell a little bit about who you are and how you came to Kingman and basically what you've done in Kingman. Linda, we'll start with you.
Okay, good morning. Thank you, Carol, for having us on the show. I just wanted to say my husband and I are here in Kingman it'll be 14 years this May, and we love Kingman very much, and we're very excited to start this Kingman Boomers Nonprofit Inc. because we feel we want to give something back to the community. So this is how we got started with this Kingman Boomers, and we're looking forward to working with the people of our community to get some donations for our nonprofit organization.
Okay, Patty, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, Carol. Good morning, and thank you for having me also. My husband and I came to Kingman just about 8 years ago. We relocated from the East Coast. I came to Kingman a number of years ago when there was virtually nothing here, and I just happened to be pet sitting for a friend in Bullhead at the time, and I took a ride down here, went into a real estate agency. They couldn't treat me well enough. I mean, they bent over backwards for me. I said, this is the place for me. So I joined the Boomers, and I joined it because I had always wondered, what can I do to give back to the community, or how can I do it? And a little time and really no money out of my pocket, and you know, here I am. Okay,
well, I'm really glad that you came up to the plate to do this. Okay, tell us a little bit about why you started Boomers.
It came to our attention that the city is strapped for funds, as the whole country is. And I came from a commonwealth in Massachusetts where fireworks, they just went on. We never gave it a secondary thought. I was ignorant to the fact that the city was actually paying for it. I thought it was coming from the state. And when I got that wake-up call, it was kind of shocking. Mm-hmm. So, and then I know with all the cutbacks and the financial difficulties, there wasn't going to be money in Kingman for it. So Mike, his wife, and a few other of us got together and said, let's give it a shot, let's see what we can do, and hopefully.
Okay, how did you come up with the name Kingman Boomers?
Well, Mike was trying to think of a name, and somehow that just came to him, Boomers. So he says, we'll try that out and see if the group likes it, and they accepted it, and that's how it started.
Great name for fireworks.
Yeah.
Okay, so then was it hard to get the organization started? How many members do you have?
Yes, it was hard to get the organization started. First of all, we had to file the necessary papers because we were a nonprofit, mm-hmm. and neither Mike or me know how to do anything like that. Unfortunately, we had some help with Kelly Keffer. She was helping us out with that.
Okay.
And we filed the papers, and we got started. Then we looked around for people who would be interested in joining our group. And we found Marvin and Patty and Bobby Nee, and then some more joined, Janet Watson. Gary Watson even stopped by at our meeting, and Erin Cochran, mm-hmm. who has been fantastic as a fundraiser for us. And Erica Hatcher was another person, and Harley Pettit. Okay. So that's about it right now. And anybody interested that would like to join us, we would be very happy to get their help.
You've got some energetic people, so if someone did want to join, how would they contact you at a telephone number? Or?
We have a telephone number, which is area code, of course, 928-692-7231. We also have a website, Kaboom, that's KBOOM 2012 at yahoo.com, and see what happens. If you call us or you care to join us, we'd love to hear from you.
Okay. So the fireworks are going to be put on by the Kingman Boomers, and it is all donated funds. Do you have some fundraisers that you're working on?
Yes, we do. Fortunately, Erin Cochran helped us out a lot with that, because we're all novices on how to do things like this. And we have at least three of them so far. We have a Wash Me Car Wash fund, which is going to take place on 2 Saturdays. One March 3rd, another one on April 7th, and they'll be between the hours of 8 and 5. Then we have Wanda at Curves. She said she would put up our boomer sheets. Excuse me, and also what she would do is if she writes any contracts out at Curves, for the month of February, she would donate half of that.
Okay.
And I think there was another one here, Frozen Yogurt. Frozen Yogurt Island got in touch with us by an email the other day. Nancy Venezuela is the name, and she would be interested in running a fundraiser for us. And yeah, that's so far with the fundraisers going.
Okay.
And then we also plan to have a raffle, and we'll be selling raffle tickets, and that's going to be at different locations. We haven't set up the exact locations yet for this selling of the raffle tickets. But one thing we do know, we are going to have we are going to be with the Music in the Park on April 15th, and that'll be the day that we'll have the raffle drawing.
Okay. And
some of our prizes for that in the raffle drawing is a dinner with a fireman. I understand that my husband Mike spoke with Chief Osterman, and said that they would pick the person up in Kingman. If you're a resident of Kingman, it'll be for 2, and pick them up in the fire truck and take them over to the firehouse for dinner and show them around and return them home. And another was a Ridgeview Dental. There was a dental package that that we're going to be raffling. And also we have a flight with our mayor, which should be very nice. That's for 2. At your convenience, you'll meet up with the mayor, and he'll take you up in his plane and fly it around Kingman and show you the area, which we think is very exciting. And Windswept Images also has donated some artwork for us too to raffle off. So that's so far right now of what we have going for us.
So the raffle tickets you're going to have, they're going to be sold at different businesses? You're going to have?
Yeah, at fundraisers. We'll have that, sell them at fundraisers, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, and how much are your tickets?
I understand we really didn't come up with a set amount, but I think they were 6 for $1.
No.
I'm sorry. Or that's a bargain.
Each.
$1 each. I'm sorry.
6 for $5.
6 for $5.
I want to give them away.
Okay, that's okay. Is there a limit of how many you're going to sell, or you just sell them until they're?
We're just going to continue to sell them.
Okay. And when is the drawing date again?
It'll be April 15th at Music in the Park, which is sponsored by Robin Gordon. I believe she handles that.
She has that.
So she said it would be okay if we can come, also still sell tickets that day, and also make the presentation that day of the winners.
Okay. All right. Tell us a little bit about some of the things you brought. Are these going to be going to different businesses for donations?
We're going to solicit different businesses around town, and these are going to be our donation cans. It doesn't matter how small or how large the donation. Every little penny, spare change, whatever you might have from a purchase, that'll be fine. These are what we call our boomers, and they're in 3 different denominations. A black outline is a $1 denomination, and your name gets written in it, and the business that you purchase it at puts it up in the window or a wall. The blue is $5, and outlined in red is $10.
Okay, so you're going to get the business participation in this and the excitement from their customers to fill out these and donate.
Right, that's our goal. We also are offering 2 different types of bumper stickers. Your typical bumper sticker, and for those who would like a bumper sticker but don't want to put it on their car, a magnetic bumper sticker.
Okay.
And
do you know the cost of these?
I'm not sure on this yet because we just received them.
Okay.
So
I like your artwork. I think that's really, really nice.
And please, if you would like to send us checks, this is our website. We just got our P.O. box, and it goes to the Kingman Boomers, care of Patricia Nee, P.O. Box 4054, Kingman, Arizona. And please make note of the zip code. It's 86402. Okay?
Okay. Anyone out there who wants to make donations, this is such a great event, and we don't want to not have this event in the future, so we're hoping that this is going to be a success. And if it is a success, do you have plans for anything else in the future?
Actually, if we can get this up, when we get this up and running, and it continues to evolve, we had put out the idea of putting in our first night for the community, which is on New Year's Eve. And that would consist of a wacky parade and maybe a smaller fireworks. And if you have unusual talents, like you ride a unicycle, or you do juggling, or you eat fire, or you have a weird costume, you know, we'd like you to join in. Maybe we can get some bands going for a dance-off, or, you know, and have a family celebration as a family.
For families.
Exactly.
And this is something in the future, and I know this is going to be a success, because
sure.
our businesses are so generous, and their customers usually always purchase some of the donations and stuff. So, well, we're going to take a break, and we're going to have the next segment. So I want to thank both of you for being on my show.
Thank you.
And I want to thank my audience, and we'll be right back. Do not go away. Welcome back to Community Chest. Our show today is on Kingman Boomers. In this segment, I have with me Marvin Robertson and Janet Watson. So we're going to go ahead and follow up on some of the things we talked about the first segment. Let's follow up on some funding. You have some funding already that's been donated to you. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes, Carol, and I think that Patty was rather modest as far as what we've accomplished, and Linda, they've both worked so hard, and they've been involved for a long time. And I'm a relatively newcomer to the group, but I was so excited. We had a meeting a week ago Monday, or was it just this Monday? I keep losing track of time. This Monday, excuse me. And up to this point, we've had donations of in the neighborhood about $6,000 to $7,000 already.
Oh, that's great.
Our president, Mike, put together a letter, and the chamber was gracious enough to send out a chamber blast, and businesses have responded. It was a request to help out. And then we've had some other nice donations, individuals. The Vietnam veterans came to our last meeting. They've donated money, and they're trying to get the other veterans involved. So they started it, this little core, and it's just grown and gotten bigger. And now the chamber also has a representative. Dan Delmonico is on the committee now as well. So it's really rolling, and to think about raising fireworks for Kingman is a big deal. And as you probably know, since we serve on the council together, it was a very sad day for us when we were working on the budget last spring. And we were looking at losing positions, we were looking at not being able to give our employees a raise for like 5 years, that we really looked at what we must do with our city money. And as one person said, fireworks are a want, not a need, but we were all sad. It was a very, very tough
it's very
decision.
Important. It's
so
part of our heritage.
Right. So as you probably know, I think all the council members are supportive in trying to help in one way or other with this group, because I know you volunteered to help contact some businesses for us. Robin is happy to have us join them at the Music at the Park, which she's done for months and months and months. And Erin is out and about in the business world all the time, talking to people, and has brought in quite a few donations. And I've spoken to people and brought in donations. So we support the effort, and we hope that everyone will join us, even though there aren't city funds. The city will still oversee the production of the fireworks. So the Boomers will be collecting the money, presenting it to the city, and then our fire chief will put out the RFPs to the providers. And the timeline is shorter than you might think. I mean, this is a cool, blustery day in February, and we're thinking about the 4th of July. But we need to get these funds collected, if we possibly can, by the end of March or early April, so we can put out those RFPs, and then the council can approve it and have it set up with a provider.
Right. So it's really important that anyone who wants to donate as soon as you can, so that we can get these funds accumulated and get the RFP out there and
Right.
approve it, and then we don't have to be stressed out when it comes to June and July. So.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, but I might add, we're not going to stop. This group is planning on continuing on every year as long as needed, because one of the topics that came up at our last meeting is maybe actually having a golf tournament on the 4th of July. To raise funds for the following year. So I wouldn't want people to think that if they didn't make a donation by March or April that it would be too late, because it's not too late. We hope to get this year done. Our goal is $25,000. That's pretty lofty, but we are also looking at Arizona's centennial year. This is a centennial celebration in all kinds of ways. So we want this to be a big one. I think Marvin wants to share some things about that.
Okay.
But I didn't want to imply that once we get past April, people can't help, because they surely can.
This is an ongoing every year, and even Patty said some things that in the future plans that you're wanting to do, and I think that's great.
Right.
You want to expand on some of the things?
Yes, I came to Kingman in '99, and I was very impressed with the community involvement in the 4th of July, and with the centennial year. And to me, this is baby steps for the community doing something that the city can no longer afford to do. And Mike and I have been talking about it since last May. When I was in Oregon last May, every place I stopped, the local businesses were trying to get us to buy a boomer. That's one of the ways that we came up with the name for this. I tried to ship some things home that my sister and I had picked up, and they wanted to know if I wanted a boomer on the wall. So I'm sure our people in this city will be just as generous in helping us put this together. The number of people that have gotten involved in just the last almost 2 or 3 weeks, because it took a long time to get all the paperwork done so we could start doing collections. But the group is expanding. We're meeting, our next meeting is February 13th, a Monday night, 5:30 at the Wallapai Room at the hospital. And we welcome anybody. We need more volunteers as well as more money. And we want to speak to every organization in town that would like to become a part of it. It's a program that we want some people in the city to get so excited they take it over. You know.
Mm-hmm. So what are some of the things that, if I wanted to volunteer, that I could expect to do? Besides just going out and asking for donations, do you need help for anything else?
Well, we need any organization in town that would contact us for a speaker.
Okay.
Or if they have a project or a fundraising idea, just use their imagination. We're open to all kinds of help. The more people we can get involved in this, the better. And there should be a lot of people involved, because last year as I came home from the fireworks, I lived down off Keno across from Willow Park, and there were people on the sidewalk all the way from the fairgrounds down to at least that far watching the fireworks. I don't know how many, probably thousands of people enjoy this, and I know they would like to be a part of it.
I know every year, we've been in Illinois for some vacations, but every year we're here. We look forward to the fireworks, and we have my kids and my grandkids and just have a barbecue and look forward to those fireworks.
And we are hoping that we will be broad and wide. We've had some large donations, and I hope that we'll have more large ones, middle-sized, small, all the way down to $1 or $2, spare change, or like I said, if we go and talk to service groups, because we know that some of those, whether it be the Elks, Seroptimus, Moose, Rotary, those different organizations are interested in helping us as well. So it's going to be wonderful, and I know that they're going to meet this goal, and I'm just excited to be a part of it. And
I know they're going to too. You have a web page. What is that website again?
Okay, kboom.org. 2012 at yahoo.com.
Okay.
KBOOM at, excuse me, K, you'll have to help me here.
Okay, KBOOM 2012 at yahoo.com.
Thank you. The glasses were too far away.
See, I can't see distance, but I can see close up. So then if I go to this website, is there also an email address that I could send you if I wanted to volunteer, if I wanted to volunteer money, or if I was an organization and wanted you as a speaker? Will that route me to an email?
It probably will. I can't
Okay.
answer you absolutely for sure. But we'll
But give me
give
a
out
number,
that
too.
phone number as well. It's local, 692-7231.
Okay, all right. So if there are some organizations that want speakers, and this is the time to get them, call that number, and everybody go to the website. It has a lot of information on there. And now these two, you can purchase these for your car, bumper stickers. And this is magnetic. So as soon as you get a price, that'll be on your website, right? Okay.
At the last meeting, we suggested that these would sell for $5.
Okay. And you need at least two of them, one for each side of your car.
Right.
And then the people who want to actually put them on their bumper, like someone said, these are the traditional ones, and I think they're $2.
$2.
I believe.
Okay.
$2 if you do want one, and then the magnetic ones where you could move them from place to place are $5.
Okay. I know a lot of people don't want bumper stickers on their cars, but you know, if you take peroxide or alcohol and spray on it, it takes it off real easy.
Oh.
So.
See, we need you to come to a meeting. You have some good
Well,
ideas
I plan
and
on
suggestions.
coming and just see what I can do to help. I know we talked about me going out to some businesses, and I really want to volunteer my time for that. So, any other fundraisers that's coming up, or do you want to expand on any of the fundraisers that we talked earlier?
No, we want to. If you have a business in town and want to sell the boomers, give us a call. We want to get those and the cans out as quickly and as in as many places as possible.
Okay, so then your volunteers is going to go out and talk to the businesses. Will they have some of these to take with them to recommend that they, or ask if they will do that?
Yes, we know there are a lot of smaller businesses who will do that may not be in the position themselves to donate several $100s, but perhaps their salon or the dentist's office or the chiropractor's office or a small business would take $100 or $200 worth of these and raise it from their customers. So, like I said, I know there are a lot of businesses that help. So, yes, we need some feet on the ground to approach the businesses that they know and the people I do business with the most, because it's always easier if I come into your store and you know me, if I ask you, rather than maybe one of our other group who doesn't know you. Because this is a newfound group, and I think with the city council members individually supporting and the chamber getting involved, that let everybody know this is absolutely legit, and we're trying to raise at least $25,000 for our fireworks. And anybody and everybody that wants to, and of course, you can call the city and ask for more information. They'll probably forward you in case you didn't get the number, or somebody says, I don't remember what the number was. I'm in the book. You can call me. I'm sure you can call Marvin. Call anyone that want to help in one way or another.
And this is a community project. This is a
Absolutely.
community
There's
project.
one special volunteer group we'd like to have. We want young people for the 2 car washes
Okay.
to come and help and bring people in and dry off the cars, and some of us probably aren't as active as we used to be, and the young people do really well with car washes.
Well, we've run out of time. I want to thank you for being on my show. I'm excited about this.
Thank you for having us.
I want to thank my audience for joining me today here on TV 57 Community Chest.